Hey guys, my name's Noah from Sky Paramotoring, and today I want to talk to you about Macfly. First of all, I kind of want to explain this. What we got here is a prototype that will not be out till February of 2016. So I'm really excited to share this with you. This is a new prototype cage from Macfly. A little bit of background on Macfly. Macfly's been in production since 2010. The family's been really heavily involved in the slalom circuit in Europe since the early 90s. And they wanted to build a paramotor that ticked off all of the things on their wish list. It had to be strong, it had to be easy to transport, easy to put together. And the result of all of their slalom wins and all their tinkering is Macfly. Without further ado, let's look a little closer and see the details of this unit. So the first thing I want to talk about is the harness. The harness is made by a company called Supair, and if you're not familiar with Supair, Supair makes some of the best harnesses in the industry, not just for paramotoring, but for free flying. And it's really nice to have this harness here just right off the bat stock, because it just, with any paramotor, you put this harness on and it really changes the way it feels. It makes it a lot better, but this actually comes with it. It's really comfortable because the way the seat's designed, it folds back really nicely back here when you're launching and when you're landing, and you're totally upright, which is awesome. Here you have a feature where you can put either a pocket for storage, or you can pack a reserve here on this side that fits kind of tucked away here, so that way it's not in the way in front of you. I'll show you on this side. Here's a pocket like the one I was just mentioning to you. The unit is made out of titanium, which makes it very strong and light, which is exactly what we want. And you're probably wondering about that netting, which is kind of a very interesting netting, but more on that later. So Macfly, they have a very good relationship with Polini. Polini is one of the major factories, major manufacturing for engines, because they not only build paramotor engines, but they also build custom two-stroke race engines for Yamaha and Honda and all those other people. So Polini, they have a really big research and development, so whenever they need to fix anything, they fix it pretty quickly. And so that's why Macfly, they really like Polini's. Not only that, but Polini's, they're known to be some of the smoothest two-strokes in the industry. They have counterbalances in the crankshaft, so when they're running, they're very smooth. So that's a good mate for the Macfly Paramotors. And everything else is pretty standard, just like, you know, any other paramotor. It's got weight shift, which is kind of neat. This weight shift here, if you notice, the arms are down here, and in flight it'll look somewhat like this. But the reason why we have these kinds of setups, and this is not something unique to Macfly, but I'll just go ahead and explain it, is they put this area right here is closer to the center of the thrust line, so it makes it easier to launch the unit, which is a really great feature. Of course, we move down to here, we have a temperature gauge, but it also says your hours and has all kinds of different features. You can do it in Fahrenheit or Celsius, and it's a pretty neat option. It comes with the Polini engines, so just thought I'd mention that real quick here. And yeah, everything else is basically standard, but the neat thing about this prototype here is these cage pieces. Now, first of all, there's 4 pieces, which makes it really easy to come apart and really easy to put together. But the interesting thing about these pieces is that they're actually collapsible. So when you take them off, they can pack very small. And I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick. So this is the solid Macfly frame cage piece from the upper right corner. Now, first thing I'd like to show you is the fact that the actual outside ring itself has somewhat of an aerodynamic property. It's not just circle, if you notice here. But the neat thing about this is that the pieces are hinged right here and right here. So the cage pieces are collapsible, like this. So they pack very light, and it's very easy to transport it. And when you want to open it back up, spring it open again and it goes into your cage and it's solid as a rock. So that's kind of a very interesting aspect of this. So it's very cool, I think. And all 4 cage pieces collapse the same way, so the whole entire unit packs very light. And Polini engines are also well known for their compact nature. So you know, sometimes we think that maybe we need something light or low horsepower to be able to carry or take with us. But with this setup, you can have something like a Polini 200, like this unit in particular, and the whole setup is very, very small and packs very, very small. So it's really easy to transport, and it's very easy to put together. 2 hinges like this, and then Velcro on either side. It's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more news and more reviews or more walkthroughs of some new awesome stuff that Sky Paramotoring is doing. Be sure to check out our website, leave comments. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to call me or send me a message. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and until next time.